Hey, I'm Carl, and today I'm going to teach you the modes of the C major scale on the bass guitar. Uh, the modes are basically, if you're in one key, then from each of those degrees you can build different scales. So you're going to be staying in that one key, which in this case we're going to be staying in C major. And we're going to start playing those same notes off of each degree in that scale. So for example, you start with the C, it's going to be C Ionian. That's a major scale. It has a fingering. You can see it visually, it looks like some way. And if I were to move on, then I would start with D, and that would be a D dorian. And it's going to be a minor scale, and it's going to look a bit different visually. And we're going to go up the neck. I'm going to be using only the notes on the A string. I'm going to be starting from all the notes on the A string, so C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. I'm going to come back down again as well. Yeah, this one is kind of different because I'm going to be playing only the I'm going to be playing only one octave, so from C to C, D to D, E to E, take the modes and play them in only one octave. So what is important here is for you to remember the fingerings. I'm going to maybe play them very slowly so you can see the fingerings, and I'm going to maybe talk about it a bit more in a very short while. So, let's get into it. The first one is going to be C Ionian. You are possibly very aware of this scale already, at least if you've seen any of my other videos. If not, then let's go through it. So it's a major scale. We're playing the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. The fingering looks like this on the left hand. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. Yeah, it helps to start with the second finger, I feel, because then you can kind of put each finger on each fret. So you have 4 frets. You have a designated finger for each one of those. I'm gonna move on. So next one is gonna be D dorian. This is a minor scale. It's comes from the second degree of the major scale. It's going to be D dorian, right? So it starts from the D note and ends with the D note. This one is looks kind of different. So I'm going to play D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and back. That this fingering is the most confusing because the best way to play this, I feel, is for you to kind of shift a bit. So it's going to be, you're going to be starting with the first finger on the 5th fret, so of the A string, play D, E, F, and then after you play G, you play the A note with your 4th finger, with the pinky, in order to get that first index finger to reach that B note here. And then you're in a sort of a different fingering or position. When you come back down, it's going to be the same sort of like a little bit of a shift. Like this is the difficult place here. Nevertheless, try it out, and I'm gonna move on for now. Next one is gonna be E phrygian. Starts on the E note. It's a phrygian scale. It's a minor scale with a flat 2. So it looks like this. gonna be F Lydian. You don't have to move your fingers for this one. So your first finger is still gonna be on the 7th fret where the E note is on the A string. And basically what you're gonna do is play the same scale as Phrygian, but start with the 2nd finger and end with the 4th finger. So before you started with the 1st finger, the Phrygian, right? So 1st, 2nd, 4th, 1st, 3rd, 4th, 1st and 3rd. But now you're gonna start with the 2nd finger from the F note, from the 4th degree of C major. And you're gonna play it like this. Looks very much like a major scale, like the Ionian scale, starting from C. But pay attention because the 4th note is augmented. This is a B, C, D, E, F. This is where you finish. F, E, B, C, B, A, G, F. Nice. Now you're gonna take this middle finger, you're gonna move it up 2 frets to the G note, which is the 5th degree of the C major scale, and it's gonna be also very similar to the major scale, to the Ionian scale, the 1st scale starting from C. So G mixolydian, it's called. Between the Ionian mode, so it has a flat 7. That F note here. Next one is eolian. Eolian scale. This is a minor scale. It's called natural minor. Starts on the 12th fret of the A string, which is an A note. The fingering is fairly simple. So 1st, 3rd, 4th finger, and you repeat that on the D string. And so you have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Nice. And the next one, last one, is going to be the locrian mode, starting from the 7th degree of C major. It's a B locrian. This one is also fairly simple, so still playing the same notes as you've been playing this whole exercise. And the fingering is 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 3. And then you're going to reach home, which is the C. Play that one as well. Nice, and then come down. So I feel it helps if you can play it up and down. Start with the 7th degree, so from the B locrian, move on to A eolian, to G mixolydian, major scale, with the flat 7. Move that middle finger to F to get F Lydian. Don't move anything but start the same scale you just played on the 1st finger. 7th fret of the A string. It's an E note. E Phrygian. Now move the 1st finger down 2 frets to get to the D. It's going to be D dorian. I think I forgot to mention that this has a raised 6th note in it, so distance between the 1st and the 6th note is different from the usual natural minor, so it's a higher, augmented, major 6th interval here, so looks like this. attention to that shift. Right? And the last one, the first one, is C, ionian. Okay, I'm gonna play this one more time up and down, and you can pause it, you can rewind it, and you can hear what I'm playing. C, ionian. D, dorian. E, phrygian. Stay here and start with the second finger. F, lydian. G, mixolydian. A, eolian. B, locrian. Back to C, ionian. Do it back down as well. B, locrian. That's A, eolian. G, mixolydian. F, lydian. A, phrygian. E, phrygian, sorry. D, dorian. And C, ionian. That's the exercise. Go for it.